It is Fun Friday! And today I want to talk about some things that you can learn from fairy tales. Fairy tales have lots of fun lessons in them. Today, specifically, a couple of things that I talk to my clients about from Alice in Wonderland. So last week in my one coaching I was in a certification program, my one coaching program. It was all about memory, how to cultivate your memory, and more importantly, how to live from your future memory. Alice in Alice in Wonderland said, I can't remember things before they happen. It's a poor sort of memory. I'm reading this, so I'm stumbling. It's a poor sort of memory that only works backward, the Queen remarked. What sort of things do you remember best? Alice ventured to ask. Oh, things that happened the week after next, the Queen replied in a careless tone. So today it's going to be a little more experiential. So I'm going to have you practice going into your future self. Have a future memory experience. So just for a moment, close your eyes. It's 3 years from now, and you're living the life of your dreams. What are you doing? Who are you with? What do you see? How do you feel? Use all five of your senses. It's your best life ever, and you're living it now. Memorize that feeling and get back into it whenever you want to take action. I do this every day. Every day, I read my vision. I have my vision recorded. I listen to it before I even get out of bed. And when I have to take some kind of action that I find myself avoiding, I step back into that future. I like to say, be it until you see it, and then take action from there. And that is really a great way to take the inspired action to move you toward your dream. So spend some time with that today and just imagine your future self and what that future self does, how it feels, five sensorize it, and really have fun with it. And after I thought about this, it reminded me of another quote from Alice in Wonderland. So again, I'm reading, so I may flub-a-dub-dub it a little. And it's why sometimes I believe as many as six impossible things before breakfast, the Queen says to Alice after Alice says, there's no use trying. One can't believe impossible things. That was Alice there. And the Queen tells Alice that she lacks practice and discipline, and that when she was Alice's age, she would practice believing impossible things for a half hour a day. So imagine that. Practice believing impossible things for a half hour a day. I actually just finished a program with Ben Hardy. It was a 3-month program. It ended the end of December. And he talked about creating impossible goals, goals that you felt as though were impossible. And it's really a great way to shift your focus and learn to say yes to the right things and no to the lesser goals. The lesser goals can just delay your progress. So I want to have another experiment for you. This is a slide that I use in my workshops. So spend some time answering this question and really have fun with it. What would you do if you didn't believe it was impossible? So just think about it today. Think about stepping into your future self. Think about what would I do if I didn't believe it was impossible? And see what new things come to you and see how you can take action. And that is really one of the best ways. These two are some of the best ways that you can create better results with less effort. So you work less, earn more, and more importantly, have more fun. So spend some time in your future self today. Be that person. Take action from being that person. If that If you were living that life now, what action would you be taking today? And then think about some things that in the past you may have thought were impossible. All it takes is opening a little bit of your mind to seeing the impossible to make it possible. If you want to learn more about the types of things that I help people with, just DM me. We can have a little talk about where you are, where you want to be, and your next most important step to get there. So, again, on this Fun Friday, we looked at one fairy tale and some of the concepts that I use from Alice in Wonderland in my coaching, in my webinars, in my daily life. So, until next time, dream bravely, act boldly,